G'day, Matthew here from Tech Talk, and today I'm talking about the sales call. So you've generated the lead. What next? You've generated the lead, now you've got to make the phone call. Most of my clients will make a sale through that telephone call, so you better get good at it. If you're not good at it, you better get some coaching on it. So there's 10 steps on the blog that I've written. I'll probably put a link down below here on this video. There's 10 particular areas I want you to think about, go through. It's not a script, but it's a process. There are a set of gates that you need to go through. You need to get sign off on particular thoughts, then you can move on. If you don't get sign off, you need to bail on the call. Let's end the call. So there are two areas that are, well, I wouldn't say controversial, but certainly generate a bit of questions and comments around the office here. Is the first one is about rapport. Now, a lot of sales trainers and a lot of sales people try to spend a lot of time building rapport. But you know what's going to generate more rapport? Your ability to take control of the conversation and be competent and good at what you do. Ask insightful questions about their business and be actually good and have an idea about what you're going to do throughout the conversation. If you're umming and ahhing or chatting about their fishing trip or kids or whatever, that's fine. But you know what? It's actually not going to make a sale. You might just be, oh, that was a lovely person. Did you buy from them? No. So take control of the conversation. That's going to generate better rapport because you actually are leading the process. Now, the second thing I want you to think about is giving the client a job to do. Now, this is also a bit different. Most salespeople say, okay, great, I'll send you the information. I'll follow you up in a couple of days. You know what? All the jobs are yours as the salesperson. The client has no jobs to do. They might say, yeah, I'll read it, but there's no obligation for them to read it. Then, of course, what happens next is you've sent the info because you've not given them the job and they've not committed to reading the information that you've sent them. They're going to go ahead and see the phone call come in. They're going to go, oh no, there's that guy who I said I was going to maybe have a look at his info. Haven't done that. End the call or not take the call or let it go to voicemail. What immediately happens there is that generates one tiny sedimentary layer of, not discontent, but certainly, I'll do that later. And then, of course, if you're a salesperson, you follow them up again or send an email. And what happens, the person starts feeling a bit hard done by. They go, oh, well, this guy's following me up all the time. Well, how dare she go ahead and, call me 4 times? I'll get to it when I get to it. And then when you finally get through, it's like, yeah, we haven't had a chance to read through it. Or, I've got to talk to my manager or I've got to, put it through the budget committee or whatever else. Now, so how do you create a job for the client? Exactly like this. All right, Mr. Jones, I'm more than happy to send you that information. Now, I'm going to send that to you probably in the next half an hour. When do you think you'd have a chance to read through it? And they're going to say, oh, straight away, or they'll tell you, great. So when do you think it would be reasonable for me to hear back from you about that? And by doing that, they've started to commit to when you're going to talk next. If they say Monday, great. If I don't hear from you, do you mind if I give you a call Tuesday? Fantastic. So first of all, you've given the client a job to read your document because it's now the client's job to read whatever you send them. Second of all, you've gone ahead and made the appointment for when they're going to call. And third, if they don't call you, then you can follow up. Of course, you're going to follow up. Now, I'm not saying this works every time, but it certainly works a hell of a lot better than you just saying, no worries, send you the info, I'll follow you up in a couple of days. All right, that's all for now. Hopefully this has been of some help. Do check out the rest of the blog below. See you later. Bye for now.